Hello everyone, my name is Corazar, and welcome back to Vintage Story Desert Life, episode 180. This video was originally streamed live on YouTube on June 8th, 2025. I hope you enjoy the video. If I end up making a guide season 3, I think that's a given already, make sure to make a hot spring. That's going to be very dependent on where we end up landing in the world. Now, I am going to be doing, this time around, I'll be doing some world searching to find the right spot in the right world to build. But hot springs don't always spawn where you want them to. So it's going to be dependent on kind of, if the area that I really, really like to build in ends up being a good one with hot springs, then sure. No more wild farming again? What do you mean wild farming again? Oh no, they fixed the crop thing already? Again? Oh well. Well, they patched out tilling wild crops, but did they already patch out the new hack for it? The new glitch? The one where you can, like, start on one square and then move to the next one? You get to build a different day spa. So the thing with the hot springs is that they're no longer really good for doing temporal storms. There's now a penalty to creature drops. They saw my video. Alright. There's a penalty to creature drops when you try to harvest a creature that died from being burned alive or specifically boiled alive. That's from Beyond Time. Thanks for the notice, Beyond Time. And welcome. Vinolol, you brought it up. Oh, you traitor. I told you that in confidence. I totally didn't publish a public video for anybody to see. Tired of pulling out all the cheese. Yeah. Taking away our fun. Just swimming and eating, as one does. Tyrant seems to want people to deal with temporal storms in a specific way. Yeah, I'd agree with that. Namely, cowering and doing nothing for 10 minutes. That's kind of thing that I really don't like, is that the temporal storms are so lethal that you can no longer, at this point, run and gun. Okay. But, like, it's just not fun to sit there and cower. So, I want to sleep through it. Well, the default game settings don't let you sleep through it. The QA testers follow you closely. Well, I will say that we have someone from the team in our chat right now, so I won't out them unless they want to be added. But there's someone from the Vintage Story team in chat right now. Alright, let's see. I do need to... Okay, it's Vinolol. He doesn't mind. Get him, guys! Get your pitchforks and torches out! And get ready to harvest some hay. For the Harvest Festival. Let's get some more food. $50 days. Alright, these are a little longer. Let's keep these here. We'll start with you. 1.2, 1.3, 4. Yeah, okay, there we go. He's ready to fight. You'll time him out. Okay, so we have enough stuff here. Let's go put our fat away. Got boatloads of fat. I probably just should stop collecting that. May as well just tuck this away and use the medium fertility soil. Not a big deal. How is it still calm? It should not be calm. My goodness. All right. Well, I'm going to sleep here, make it morning, and we'll go build. For real this time. I swear, guys. We're going to build this time around. Also, water break. But yeah, I do feel that the all the changes to the new mobs and spawning and all the new danger in temporal storms means that you don't really have really any options for dealing with them creatively outside of building better and better drifter pits. If the purpose of them is to make you like sit in a hole for 10 minutes, I dislike that. I disagree. And I will happily mod it out of any game I play in. If there's maybe some mechanic that we're all collectively missing, then probably some shame on us, some shame on the design for not making it clear how we're meant to deal with it. All right, and these are chiseled, aren't they? Yes, so we're doing a full-on row of chiseled blocks there. Okay. So we need to go... Okay, we're not going up any more blocks, because that next layer is going to be alternating stairs and slabs. Okay. But we will need to chisel that eventually, and we need to do this over yonder and over yonder. So, okay. You pan during storms? Yeah, I mean, I guess if there's something you can do during a storm to like while away the time. The problem is, unless your situation is like super secure, you can get a nightmare drifter or now nightmare any of the other things spawning next to you and just killing you straight up. Oh, here's where the ladder is. It was hidden. It was here the whole time. All right, let's get this axe going on. Get that out of the way, a little less messy. Hey there, Genesis. Good to see you again. You missed so much, you're trying to catch up, you're impatient, so here you are. Well, it's good to see you again. Now, I forget. Let's go back and look. We'll start at this end. I don't recall if how we handled this. I think we just did a big sort of arched area here. So Vino loves the storms concept, but doesn't like the implementation. I think that's pretty well echoed by a lot of folks here. Yeah. We're building our castle out of dirt. Oop, guess I can't run backwards and put those down. Yep, I think we're going to have just barely enough dirt for this operation, I'm pretty sure. Now, okay, so I will just run into that and I won't fall off the cliff. Good. Make cob so it gets more materials to work with. You know, I forgot about cob. I don't have nearly enough grass, so I don't really want to fall to my death. I don't really want to go harvest grass right now, so I'm just going to use dirt. Dirt it is! Yeah, Greg, I'm aware of the the doubling of your input or outputs based on inputs for cob. But we have to go and harvest more grass. I only have like 2 stacks of grass. It's one of those like it really wouldn't save much time or tool durability because we'd be using up the scythe then. I'll be dirt rich. I'll be the dirt lord of Vintage Story. There was someone who made like a dirt castle in Vintage Story. They were the dirt lord long before I came along. I could never compete with that. You're supposed to explore the devastation. I can't imagine staying there longer than it takes to actually, like, go to the tower and get out. Like, that's just... it's just not doable. I mean, shoot, I watched, like, 12 guys get their faces wrecked by the devastation, and they had mods on that made combat, like, way more, like, tilted toward the player's advantage. So, I don't know how you're supposed to explore the devastation more than running in, running out as fast as you can. Game mode 2, yeah. There is GHF who built a ziggurat. That could be who I'm thinking of. Was it a dirt ziggurat? Alright, so now we can go ahead and check what we did over here first before we do anything else. We need to see how many blocks we have to go. Let's see. Aha, okay. So that's, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I lost count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. 13 blocks long. Why would I do an odd number like that? Tut, tut, tut. Yeah, you would need an army to explore the devastation, like, more than just going to the tower. As far as killing the bird outside the tower goes, I don't know that that's supposed to happen. That might have been a glitch. I don't know. Oh, we left that there. Interesting. So there's actually... Interesting. Now just wing it. Get this under here. So we will do similar arches as we have over there. Maybe not today. I'm just going to fill this in like this with a perimeter. Yeah, Vino, I'd be curious to know if did the overall spawn cap change with the addition of the new monsters, and was that accounted for in the spawn rates? Because like if the spawn cap is dictated by the number of a particular kind of monster, but there's no global spawn cap, where there is one, but it ends up being multiplied by the number of available monster types or something, that could cause some weirdness. It's my QA brain firing up. You're making me do work. Not killing the bird could be a future story extension. You know what? You know what? I'm gonna say it. I want to ride the bird. I feel like we beat the bird. We went and we told Tobias he should give us, like, you know, the ignition key to the bird. And be like, okay, go tame it. And we tame it with like, I don't know, some like weird temporal concoction, a temporal doggy treat, birdie treat, whatever. And you get to ride the bird. Something about this isn't quite right, is it? Something's wrong, guys. Something is horribly wrong. I don't know what it is yet. So, oh no, it's not. No, it's not. Because we're gonna build like this over top, a 4-block wide pathway over top. The gravel goes here. Like I said, nothing is wrong. Nothing is wrong. No need to panic, guys. Jeez, man, you're all so jumpy. Not me. The panic of realizing you might have screwed up somewhere. You can get away from me, really, can't it? Don't tell me. Don't tell me what. Don't tell me what. I'll tell you what. Oops. I can stay. These floors better end up being the same level. You know what? Let's just go double check. So we'll be at 124, because this will be the level of the floor. It's all going horribly wrong. Yeah, I've got to go check now. I got to find out. I'll be so mad. Arrow's your favorite? I bet Tyron would never get behind letting us ride her. 124. Okay, perfect. We're good. We're golden. Do the wings have to be the same as the canal? Height-wise, yes. It would look kind of funny if it wasn't. And the surfaces, I mean, this is going to be largely a radially symmetric build. That's been the plan from the start, with concessions made for the terrain, like there, and over there with the water. But largely they will be the same. And they'll have towers at the ends, which we didn't start, after all. Let's go get these last bits filled in here. So after this, have I considered making a mega structure of some kind? You know, to keep them occupied for a while? No, I don't know. I mean, this little dirt farm is just my life, forever. You could add Errol as a Dave of sorts after you've beaten her. Alright, let's get this going on here. Oops. Now I'm pretty sure we probably don't have... Oh, really? I'm pretty sure we don't actually have enough bricks to finish... Well, maybe to finish both of these, maybe. But then we'll be out for sure by then. Yeah, I think that's what they mean, you know. Like, they want to see Errol alongside Dave during temporal storms. That shows up. I think the only thing I would be concerned about with being able to ride Errol, which is totally happening now that I've said it out loud, definitely happening, would be, like, how would you account for it in multiplayer, given that, you know, lore-wise there's only one of her? Would multiple players be able to tame their own Errols or not? It would be unfair if you couldn't, but it'd also be against the lore if you could. How would you reconcile that? Air traffic control necessary. Yeah. not in the US these days. Oh, he confirmed it. It's confirmed. We can ride Errol. You heard it here first, guys. Buy it from Tobias for 1,000 rusty gears, yeah. Something tells me Tobias is not the kind of person who would sell that. Rusty chickens. Oh, man. Yeah, we're gonna need some more of this, some more bricks. Or more ashlar, sorry. You wouldn't want Errol to be a mount. Elite Arbor. The rusty gears that gives you rusty gears. So actually, that makes me think. So any of you who've played Ark and gotten far enough, which can take a very long while, may know about the Quetzalcoatlus, which is the giant pteranodon-like dinosaur you can tame. You can actually build a base on the back of this. It has to be a small base, but a base nonetheless. Would that be cool or what? To be able to have like a flying base that you can travel around with and land in places, you know, wherever you need to. That would be totally cool. Better than the elk. At least with with Errol, you wouldn't have run the risk of like falling down a hole. You know, not like I ever fell down 2 holes while traveling home from Tobias's place. Not me. It doesn't sound familiar at all. Oh wow, we actually don't have enough to finish this. Oh boy. All that mortar. Literally, I think we're gonna use all that mortar, and we might still not have quite enough for the other wing. That is nutty to me. Oh my goodness. And we stopped 2 blocks short. Alright, we'll just dig those up. Preserve a few of these blocks for us to use. Whew. And they're called Ashdarkids. Building a base like Vomito in Breath of the Wild. Yeah, we're gonna need to make some more mortar. You know what I might do? Let's just bring it over here and light it up. That's like the easiest option. Just keep making it. We'll bring over a barrel. We'll bring over some of the lime. And we'll bring over, well, I guess we're going to bring over sand. We're in the desert. We got sand galore over here. Let's do that real quick. Yeah. Yes, Cloud. We'll also... Oh. Don't need to restock on food. That's good. Let's go. Alright. So... Dude, really? Must you? My goodness, get... No. Alright, fine. Guys, I'm gonna build a pen for him. An actual, like, kit get out of this pen. A complete goober. Alright. Let's bring over... that many. That's quite a bit. But, that's what we need. We could probably use some more dirt, too. Luckily, I have some more of that in here. We are not completely full. Perfect. Wait, no, not perfect. We need some room for coal. And actually, this is what this could be handy for. Take some of this over. And that should be everything we need for now. We have the bucket. We can make a water source over there. Let's do it. No. That'll do. All right. So let's pop you in there. Let's pop you in there. We probably only need like a handful of these compared to the peat, because this burns like, oh gosh, the peat's like what, 24 seconds, I think? Yeah. There we go. Just gonna pop this in here. We do have 8 more lanterns. I saw someone mentioning making more lighting at some point. We do have a few left over to use, so you see the saw inventory? Yeah, I could put the saw down, I guess. I've been hanging on to it because every time I put it down, I need it all of a sudden. So I've sort of been leaving it in my inventory, hoping to maybe need it. Alright, so you're going on... dirt can go in here. Wait, no, we need the dirt. Lime goes in here. Right. Right. I can keep using the other shift key. And... let's start with the gravel. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I think it's 8 stacks. Or is it 9? Let's take 9 with us, just in case. You never know. You never know we need the tools. You wish there was a mod. There's just enough slots for each tool. You're like oh, you know what? There's a tool belt. There are a couple tool belts you can get for different classes, like Jailer's belt and stuff. If there's like a tool belt that just gave you like an extra, I don't know, 5 slots here that only can store tools and not weapons, it'd be pretty cool. I'd get behind that. So we're going to come in a couple blocks here. We'll start these about here. Just go up and back a couple times. Lanterns with gold inside. Flexing a bit too much. Well, we are using the leaf lantern lining mod, so it's not as much gold as you might be thinking. Oh, we actually have more than needed here. Alright. I'm gonna just put a backstop. There we go. So normally each lantern would take a full ingot of gold, but we have the leaf lantern mod on, so we use 1/10 of an ingot of gold. Hey there, Tina Kincannon, and welcome. Good to see you again. You made it for the stream. Yeah, you're about 15 minutes out from the end of the stream, though, so you made it for the tail end. There we go. Pop a couple of you down here and there. It reminds you of how Project Zomboid does it, where you have tool belts and holsters so they can expand your hotbar so you can swap between them. Yeah, I can see that. I can get behind that. I haven't played Project Zomboid. But yeah, having like some dedicated storage for a couple of your tools would be nice. I do think that one thing that Vintage Story hasn't done is it hasn't kept up with the amount of things there are in the game. Like it used to be, you know 3 or 4 different kinds of blocks you could make with each type of material. Now it's like 7. And the inventory hasn't kept up with that. Same with like some of the like lootable stuff. You know, if you want to really loot the Residence Archives, you need to like make, was it 3 to 5 trips, depending on whether you have carry capacity or CarryOn on or not. Oops. Alright, so we do have enough of this for both of these surfaces. That's good to know. Let's go start making more bricks. Let's go sleep. Correction. We're sleeping. In we go. Yeah, the dirty leather backpacks were a good addition. I feel like they come a little too late in the game to be useful when you could really use the extra storage. Like you have to like do all your steel making and stuff before you bother adventuring to really get much out of them. Ow. Oh, I'm starving. Yes, yes, yes. Yes, temporal storage, Kalki. That'd be a good idea. Uh-oh. It's windy. Oh no, it's windy. Prepare to be blinded, guys. Where was I keeping that stuff? Here we go. Tuck y'all in here. Oops. Alright, so we need... Yeah, we need a lot more bricks. Okay. Hey, the guy from Saturn. Greg's screaming about me starving again. Let's just tuck these up in here a little bit better. And we'll stick the dirt in. It's time for the brickening. The Ashlarining. It doesn't have the same ring to it, you know? If I could click on the right box. There we go. And you. And, oh, let's get the mortar that we do have. Yeah, this is less than half the mortar we started with, so we wouldn't even be able to turn all these into Ashlar bricks. The ashening? I could see that. That more speaks to me of, like, burning something or, like, I don't know, turning something dark gray. Yeah, Pompeii, that's exactly the name would you like. I feel like as far as the backpacks go, I feel like the early game backpacks are the right size. Like the hand baskets are nice and limiting. The hunter's backpacks don't really feel like they're worth it, unfortunately. I feel like maybe they could have like an extra slot that's specialized toward something. Maybe it's you know, meat, fat, and skins, or maybe it's got a hook for meat or skins. Because the fourth slot just doesn't... It's not useful enough. Because you usually jump straight from the baskets to the linen sacks, which are like head and shoulders above the hunter's backpacks. Which in turn require pelts, which are kind of expensive early game. You want those pelts for either armor or for making your winter gear, that kind of stuff. Slots for arrows could be one, yeah. Maybe they have an attached quiver. Gotta stay ahead of the pickup rate. There we go. I think we're going to be full of bricks. A bomb bag. Now we're getting very Zelda-y there. Kazumar jumps from baskets to other backpacks. Cloth is too precious early game. If you're stuck and can't find much lime, I can certainly make the case for, or at least see making a case for going to linen sacks first. But yeah, I would prefer just jump to leather if I can. Leather isn't particularly hard to get if you have lime in your area. Limestone, chalk, or marble. Or even, dare I say it, seashells. I know, it's illegal. But apparently, and I haven't really checked this out yet, but apparently seashells are a lot more common if you look underwater now. How are you doing? Done. So four anthracite takes the place of like a stack and a half of peat. In fact, it might even be 3. I can't take these out. Let's drop some bricks off here. Bricks here. There we go. No, this won't last long enough. Yeah, we'll need to just let that burn. Shame. I was hoping to get away with just a little bit less. That's funny. Watch the bricks shake in your inventory for a minute straight. Yeah, it's super weird. Yeah, Paige can't find lime. Yeah, it can be tough. I mean, it's there if you know how to look for it, not necessarily where. The how is just take a backpack full of food, run in a direction until you find it. You could even, if you wanted to, like go like 2 kilometers out, or maybe 4 kilometers out from your base, and then just run in a circle. You usually find some form of lime-bearing rock at that point. Or yeah, like Sadisha says, go for a stroll. Look for other stuff. You'll find it, when you're not looking for it. And of course, as Low Poly Catsman says, borax is an option. Okay, well, these are almost done. And it's probably worth just throwing in some more. I'll wait till these are done, but when these are finished, I'll throw these in and just let the rest of the flame there cook these. Better idea. Way better idea. Let's just put some more in and put some more fuel in. Where'd I put it? Here it is. One, two, three. 1, 2, 3. There. Perfect. What am I doing here? It's like super obvious answer is obvious. All right, so then we didn't get a barrel. All right. Let's grab a barrel real quick. Or we could just, do we have boards here? I do have boards here. Let's make a barrel. Way easier. Ta-da! All right. Grab you. We'll just dig a hole here. Because this is how water works. Look! Oh, that mod needs to be fixed. That is the Salty's manual quenching mod doing that. That's too funny. I might just take that off for now. It's a little irritating. Wait, I don't need 50. I need... Darn it. Oops. So there should be a way to remove and store... My goodness. And store... My goodness. Stop it. No! Stop filling it up. Like, isn't there supposed to be a way of actually, like, inserting and removing one liter of water at a time? Anyway. You have to, like, take it out one at a time and then dump it. But I should be able to just, like, keep clicking with a bowl. That's one liter at a time. I want to fill a bucket. Alright, so there's that. And then we need the sand. Where are we ever going to find sand in a desert? Oh, that was 2 stacks. I don't need 2 stacks. There we go. Oh, it's glitched for me. Okay, so I'm going to guess that one of the mods I have on is causing that then. Hello, Mortar. Good to see you. Right, I was keeping you in here. Okay. That's a lot of blocks. A lot of bricks. Ashlar, not brick. Okay. We are a few minutes out from the end of the episode here, stream. So I think we're going to make these. We'll have to call it there pretty much. Do we have more up here? I didn't check. Nope, this is the finished blocks. Okay. Just tuck these up here. Again, I'm going to save these so we can make some more stairs and slabs. Which we may as well... Oh, you know what? We have a minute. We have a few minutes here. Let's just go and do the stairs on the wall here. So, as I recall, we start the stairs on this side of the archway. It's going to be hard to figure out. Oh, actually pretty easy. It's where the ladder is. Boink. There we go. All right, so we're going to do that and that, and then we just sort of go like this. That was close. Must needs be more careful. But yeah, get a last little bit of progress done this stream. We'll go up and back. The next stream will be ready to rumble on the other hallway, and we can start on the towers at the ends. I haven't really thought yet about what I want to do for the floors of the towers at the ends. So I'll have to give that some thought, some kind of design to put there. Something vaguely Middle Eastern. Maybe. I'll look up some, like, designs that are, you know, non-political, non-religious, but vaguely architecturally Middle Eastern. Let's see. Boop, 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 boop. There we go. Sweet. We're going to make these horizontal only. Culturally inspired, that's the word I'm looking for. Yeah, no minarets here, I think. Probably the better to not do that. Temple becomes one step closer to completion. Up. Oh. Fun. And we're just about there. I can't see anything because it's super windy. There. All right. Oh, glorious. Glorious day. Well, everyone, that was a very successful stream. I didn't quite get as much building done as I wanted to. The smithing and the conglomerating took a little while longer than I anticipated, but we'll be set for next stream, where we can finish the roof off, get those towers going on, and then see where the lightning takes us from there. So yeah, that's going to be it, guys. Hope you all enjoyed, and take it easy until next week. But for now, as always, my name is Hudson Kurazar. Thank you all for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.